Okay, is there anybody?
Yes, sir.
Tony, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Network issue.
Oh, okay, okay. Right. So, but good to have you here today, and
Yes, sir.
pretty good, pretty good. Keep joining. That's very important. I know there might be some issue with the net connection, and all, but do
Yes,
log
sir.
in and listen to the class and all. You know what activity we are doing today?
I think Women's Day special.
Okay, yes, Women's Day. We are talking about Women's Day.
Yes,
So,
sir.
right. So, what you can do is that you want to say something, Aarti Pride. What are your thoughts on Women's Day? You can give it a shot. What do you want to say?
I don't know what what to say, sir.
Whatever it comes to your mind.
Women's are very special
Yeah.
and mm, in one home, it's where women are the first person in entire home to manage all the things like mother, like a wife, and like a what that is
Brilliant, Sony. So you did that. So a little bit of practice. This is all you did on your. So a little bit of practice from your end. Great. So brilliant. Be connected with us in the sense like try and log in, and if you have issues with
okay,
the
sir.
mic and all, right? So that is something great.
Okay,
We are doing.
okay,
See, we
sir.
are doing a lot of activity. Everybody is getting benefited, right? So that is something you should also benefit from this. So that is very very important. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir. Yes,
Tony.
sir.
Stay
Thank you,
connected.
sir. Thank you.
Great. So, Anita Acharya, I see another name, Anita Acharya. Anita Acharya, is she there? Okay, fine. Great. Brilliant. Anita, yes, hi, Anita. I see your mic is unmuted. Are you able to listen? Say something if so. Okay, brilliant. Hopefully, if she listens, she will say something to us. Great, fabulous. I'm pretty happy. So, this is one of the first free speech which we did. So, going forward, I just wanted to give it a shot. And so, initially, it is okay if you're looking at the net and all. But henceforth, what we can do is that put in our thoughts and bring it. And so that is something which we will do that. So I'm pretty happy, even if you've gone through the net and when you're going through the net, you're reading. So there is something happening already. Then you're making a choice. What do you want to pick? How do you want to pick? And then you are saying it here. So that itself is a kind of a task, right? So let me ask you everybody quickly, one by one. So Sumena, these kind of tasks, is it giving you confidence?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Absolutely. Vaiteshwaran, what do you think?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if we keep doing it very often, then what will happen is that we'll become more and more confident, and then it will become very, very easy. Brilliant. Lalita, your thoughts?
Yes, sir.
Right. So we keep doing this on a regular basis. What will happen is that we'll become more confident. Do you agree, Shushma Shetty?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. Vinay Shetty, what do you think? This kind of activity on a it does help us,
Sir,
right?
yes, sir.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'm sure Vinaya Puja also agrees with the same thing. Okay, Vinaya Puja, since the participant I'm able to see, yes, Vinaya Puja, do you think these kind of activities mostly are
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
brilliant? So this is what is required to do very, very often, right? So that will ensure that we are getting into the next stage. Brilliant. So let's carry on with the slides today, what we have. So I will be sharing my screen. and also we had some sentences as well. So Sumena, how many sentences are left? The words to make.
Like is completed. LI is
Sorry.
bottleneck is completed. Hesitation and allied is pending.
Pending. Okay, we got it. Okay, so we will do this particular slide now, and then we will come back and do that as well. Thank you very much for letting us know. Okay, brilliant. Just give me 1 second. Right. So did we complete this particular slide? I think we did this one yesterday. Open to being open to correction. Did we did yesterday? Someone?
Yes, sir, completed. Yes, sir, we did it.
Brilliant. And we completed only till here, right? So we have to go ahead now. That's what my record says. Correct? This is not something which we have tried. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So we will do this few of the slides today. So who can read this for me? Vaiteshwaran, can you read this for me, please?
How to learn from mistakes.
Okay.
Try to avoid repetitive mistakes.
Try to avoid repetitive mistakes. So this is very, very important. Thank you, Vaiteshwaran. See, what it says is that since we are learning, now what happens is that, of course, this is an interactive session. I'll be giving you clues where you're going wrong or what is the mistake which you're doing. Now, what we will do is that as a participant, over a period of time, then you have to understand what is the kind of mistake you're doing. Maybe past tense, present tense. Some of them will have. So some will say peoples. It's not peoples, right? It is only, it's because already plural. So those things. Some might say that call a man she, right? So that is not right. So the thing is that once we get the flow in, where we are able to practice, at this point of time, don't think about too much about all those things. Keep talking, whatever is coming to your mind, that is very, very important, right? So that is important. But over a period of time, what we have to do is that we need to learn from our mistake. Meaning, if there are some pattern kind of mistakes which you are saying, I gave you some examples. So we need to work on that. That's very, very important. So how we need to work on that? I will be trying to identify for you, right? Then what you have to do is that you have to just put in here somewhere, right? So no, this is something I will not be able to do. It may not happen instantly. It might take some time, maybe more than 4, 5, 6, or even more than that, right? That many attempts. But over a period of time, you should be able to rectify that. So that is very important. So one thing is that how to learn from mistake. Another thing is that try to avoid repetitive mistake. Meaning we are doing the same mistake again and again. Over a period of time, we need to get over that. So that is what this particular slide says. Only then what will happen is that we will start improving. We will get better. And then we will go to the next scale, right? So now look where we are, right? On the first day, now we know each other well, right? At least for more than a week now, we have been interacting on a day-to-day basis. So we know each other. So I don't know, many of the participants knew each other. Now you are comfortable in knowing each other. We are meeting every day on this particular time. So we are more comfortable with each other. We are opening up, right? So that is something which is already happening. Now, the kind of activity which we are doing in the first day and what we are doing today, I see a huge change now. Right, so and there are many participants who are smiling when they are talking, they are having good time, right? So I can see she's answering something, or then she is laughing, or she is doing something. So this is what it is. So this is what it is, entertaining, right? And also at the same time, it's learning. So your confidence is going up. You're able to feel comfortable. So this is something which is the beauty of an interactive session. So similarly, once we do start doing these exercises and all, like we did today, I didn't give much of feedback. I just wanted to listen, see what you're doing. Over a period of time, I'll be giving the feedbacks. So you take that feedback, make a note of it, and just start working on that. So that is something which we will be doing, right? And after 8 weeks, what happens? This is something which you will be on your own, where you have to put in your practice, right? So we will discuss about that as well, what you can do after this. Right. So that was the slide number 1 for today. Let's go to the next one. Right. So this says that, who can read this for me? Lalita, can you read this for me?
Yes, sir, sure. You are Amazon. You give yourself a path on the back for every tiny improvement.
Okay. So, Sumena, it was "you're awesome." I think you read it fast. Awesome, right? You're awesome.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You give yourself a pat on the back for every tiny improvement. Okay. So that is precisely what it is for. Okay. Brilliant. So. That movie was awesome. I saw a fabulous cricket match today. Right? The weather is awesome today. She makes awesome coffee. She makes awesome samosas. Right? So this is what it is. Awesome. Right? So this is another new word which is going into our vocabulary. Right? And don't forget this word, as I said, because all this sentence, what we are making is that after 10 days, you will definitely forget. Because even I will forget. If I am having a new word, I might forget. So you might have to go back to the notebook and see, and that you have to repeat. You have to repeat every week. And then what will happen is that it will store in your mind. And once it stores here, it will never go out. So that is very, very important. You are awesome. Okay. So what it's saying is that believe in yourself. That's very important. Give yourself a pat. What is pat? Patting your back. Right? Well done. Pat your back. Right? Like they do, no? Fantastic. Good job. So give yourself pat on the back for every tiny improvement. Right? Every improvement, like you can already pat your back like what you're doing there in the class. All of you are doing fabulously very well. Right? So that's something, a pat you can already give on your back. Right? What is tiny? Anybody? T-I-N-Y? What is tiny? Anyone?
Small.
Absolutely. Every small, Aarti, very good. Fabulous. Every small, every minute, every microscopic, which you can see with microscopic, meaning very tiny again. Every small improvement which you are doing today. like she gave a kind of an instantly, she gave a kind of an thing about the Women's Day. So that deserves what do you call applaud. And similarly, all of what you're doing in the class, that deserves thing. So similarly, what you will do is that once you keep doing this, once you start understanding, you can always pat your back. That will give you more confidence. That will give you more confidence, and what will happen is that you will feel happy. And so, because once you put in effort and the results start showing up, so you feel happy about that. So these are the things which is will help you your growth in terms of the learning of this particular language, right? So I'll give you another word. You can make the sentence. We will see when we will be able to cover. So this is tiny. Tiny meaning very small, right? And he took, right? So let me also give you some examples. A tiny improvement. He's making tiny improvement towards learning, right? He's making tiny improvement towards learning, right? A tiny step each day will ensure we reach the goal. Every tiny step we take each day will ensure we reach our goal. And then what else we can make? The ant is so tiny, but it can take 8 times more than its weight. It's very tiny, but it can take 8 times more of its weight. We human being can't do and can do, right? So these are the words how you can make tiny. So this is another word, tiny meaning simple. And also start using in the thing, using in your mind, using in your brain. Hey, that was a tiny task. Haven't you done? Now bring in a little bit of style also when you speak. Hey, how are you doing today? Are you doing great? So using this word. Hey, that was awesome. You did really well. See, everything is possible. This is all, imitation is also possible. Like, for example, you see some actor and we start seeing the dialogue. What is happening? We are imitating that actor or actress. We are imitating. Similarly, English can also be imitated, right? That's very, very simple. So you can put little bit of style, little bit of confidence, a little bit of what do you call your accent and all when you're talking. Hey, you're doing an awesome job. That's really great. It's all possible. You can certainly do, all of you, right? So that will is possible. So that is precisely what it's saying. Tiny, right? Every tiny improvement. So pat your back. That's very important. And another very important thing is that, well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's precisely what it is. You're awesome. Okay, so let's go for the next one. This is again the same thing. Believe in yourself. It does wonder, right? And not only for language learning, for your life, for everything, for work, any situation you are. So you need to trust yourself. So you need to trust yourself. You need to trust your ability. But at the same time, you need to put efforts as well. That is very, very important. It's not like everything is like trust. No, it doesn't happen that way. You need to put your efforts as well. After putting your efforts, you can certainly believe yourself, right? When you believe in yourself, the magic happens. So this is actually very true. If you look into human psychology, what it says that if you start believing, things happen, right? And half of the battle is won once you start believing in yourself, right? So this is precisely the same thing for the language as well. So as I said, people think this is a language which is like not in our reach. It's a light language, right? No, it's not an elite language, right? It's a normal language. It's like any other language. It's a language which we have studied. It's a language which is around us. It's there in movies. It's there in songs. It's there in commercials. It's there everywhere, right? Only thing is that we have been not using it because we don't have some speaking partner whom we can speak, or we are not put in. Suppose you go and live in England, for example. You go to England. Will you speak Tamil or maybe Kannada there? Definitely not. You have to speak to them in English. So now this is the reason why we have been not good. Otherwise, this is just a language. We can certainly be good. Not like we can become, looking high efficiency. No, in terms of the speaking and understanding and doing it confidently, that is something which is very, very possible. So this all can happen only once we start believing in ourselves. So this is the first stepping or maybe first what do you call step towards success, right? So you need to think that this language is something very simple, and with efforts and dedication and consistency, which is very important. I spoke in the very first day as well. Consistent, meaning one day you're doing, another you're not doing. Fine, another day work would have been there, but another day is also not happening. Another day is not happening. Then the consistency is not there, and then one fine day again you think about this. No, it will not happen. I'm talking about after 8 weeks. So this journey, if you want to give an very productive outcome for your life, right, then this journey has to continue. You need to find a way how you can carry on, right, in terms of your thinking and so many other things, right? So this is precisely what it is. Okay, it says, so believe in yourself. Let's look at the other one. Okay, let me see whom I can call to read this. Okay, Aarti, can you read this for us? Read this one for us. I'll read the slide for you.
Yes, sir, sure. What are the
Yes.
So, what are the four facets of any language?
Okay, what do you think? What are they?
So, I didn't know the meaning of facet.
Okay, the parts, facet, or maybe the parts, or maybe what else you can say? Within that, what is there? It could be the part. What are the four parts of any language? What are the four parts, four facets, or the face of any language?
No idea, sir.
No, that's fine, right? And anyone has an idea? Does anybody have an idea? Or anybody, right? We have head, hand, leg, eyes, and all. So, parts of English, the facet of English, the sides of English. What are the four sides? They're talking about only four. Given a big clue now.
Understanding,
Okay, understanding is there, and interest and all those things is there. Good try. I keep trying. Anybody else?
Sir,
Yes, Seema.
pronunciation should be perfect.
Okay, pronunciation, brilliant. So that is very
And singular, plural while using the sentence.
okay. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm very happy that you're coming on mic and talking. So that is something big plus. I'm so happy. Okay.
No, sir. Sometimes we get network problems.
I know. I understand. I understand you too.
Yeah, we are in a village, so we get more problem.
I understand. I really appreciate you joining us, and we will also see how we can help you, right? Because, right, so that's something we are working on. So we will do that. Brilliant, Seema, fantastic. So what I can do say is that Seema and Sony and all, you try and connect every day, right? And then listen whatever you can listen as long as you're connected. And then hope for the best, hope the connection stays, and then we'll find a way how we can help you now. Okay, so that is one. Okay, anyone else? Lalita?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any thoughts?
Confidence.
Okay. Okay, confidence is good, very good. And you want to add something else? Okay, that's fine. Let's go to Vinaya J. Shetty. Let's see what she has.
Importance, sir.
I'm sorry?
Importance.
Importance.
Yes.
Are you saying importance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, importance. Yes, it has to be important. I need to have. Okay, great. Fine. Good try, everybody. No two ways about that. Let's see what we have. See, the fourth facet of any language. See, this is for including, it could be Tamil or maybe English or maybe Hindi or Kannada. See, what are the four? I gave you a big clue. What are the four? What are the parts of my body? I gave you in kind of an example. So similarly, what are the four facets of any particular language? The four important facets of any particular language is like, first thing is listening, right? Then it is speaking. Then it is your reading. Then it is your writing. So these are the four important facets of any particular language. Rest of the things will come. Rest of the things are there. But these are the four important facets of any language. Even if you take Tamil or Kannada or any other language, these are the things. Listening, because why listening? Because listening is the first thing. You learn a language by listening, the first thing. Remember we spoke about the baby. How does the baby start speaking? Right? So first thing is the listening part. So once you do the listening, then what happens is that you try and make an attempt to speak. That is precisely when you are learning the language, you will do the same way as well. You listen more and more, and then you speak, and then you read and write. So these are the four facets of any particular language. Leave about English, any language. So that is what this picture is all about. See, here it is. So first thing, as I said, the listening part. So this is pretty important. The more and more you listen, that's why I say that come from your comfort zone. We had that slide, right? So comfort zone is like we get some time. What we do is that we easily can fall into a Tamil movie or maybe a Kannada movie, right? So now this is something which you already know. I know that is, you like it very much because you are born in that particular, you grow up with that language and you love that language, right? So that is great, fabulous. But now, is it not your comfort zone? Are you coming out of your comfort zone? Only then we can right. So they used to put every Wednesday and Friday something known as Chitrahar, all the Hindi songs they used to put. And on Saturday and Sunday, they used to put Hindi movies. Right. So I remember people in especially in South, in Tamil Nadu, right? Hindi is something which is not very, very often used, not like in Karnataka where many of you know Hindi. Right, so people in Tamil Nadu, they knew a lot of Hindi songs, they knew a lot of Hindi words meaning. Of course, they knew actresses as well, but they understood the story because it's happening in a story. So when it's happening in a story, you can understand what is being said also. So that was the power of listening, right? So an unknown language you're picking up. So we're talking about English. It's not an unknown language. It's a known language. All of you know English, right? So this is the power of it. So the listening has to meaning listening has to happen in a very multifold, has to increase, right? Anything which you like, entertaining or whatever you like, then it has to convert into speaking. So that is precisely what we are doing here in class as well. What I am doing is that I'm speaking, you're listening. When you're speaking, others are listening. So this is the kind of an exercise which we are doing. Then after that, what has to happen is that you have to do a bit of reading as well. Like I'm happy you went through the net and searched something on the net for this Women's Day. That's perfectly fine. When you're doing this, what are you doing? You're reading. Your mind is occupied. You are thinking what to use and how to use, how to frame and make the best out of it. So that is something great, right? And writing. So this is again, when I'm giving some sentence, what you're doing is that you're writing. So this is another practice, right? So these are the four facets of any particular language, right? So remember that this is the same for anything, right? So this is the same for any particular language. Great. So we would stop this slides for today, right? And so this would do for today. And what we would do is that we will take some sentences from all of you. And so that is an exercise which we do on a regular basis every day. So that is a very, very important exercise. Okay, so let's see whom we can go first to. Right, so how about Seema? Okay, so I'm not too sure Seema can listen us now. Okay, so let me go to whom? Let me go to Sumaina first. Sumaina, yes. How many words are there? How many words which we did yesterday? We did only one word?
Yes, sir. We are doing pending words are hesitation and alike.
Can't hear you. Louder.
Bottleneck already completed. Hesitation and alike is pending, sir.
Okay. So can you read one word for me, please? One word in the sentence you made.
I will read.
Sumaina, having difficulty. Switch off your video. I think you have some difficulty and you speak. I think it should be fine. Yes.
I will.
Yes.
I go for allied, sir. I go for allied, sir.
Okay.
Swami Vivekananda. Try to tell
Okay,
me, sir, what.
Okay, bottleneck was completed yesterday. Okay, fine, great. So I go to Shushma now. Shushma, you did bottleneck yesterday?
Yes, sir.
You completed. Okay, fine. Then rest two sentences, please.
Hesitation. I would like to accept my mistakes without any hesitation.
Brilliant, fabulous. I would like to
Accept my
mistakes without any. Okay, brilliant. Yes.
Next, elite. Because of wealthy, most of the people send their children to the area's most elite school.
Okay, because of wealth or because of being rich, they send to elite school. Okay, because of being wealthy. Okay, brilliant, fabulous, Shushma. Very, very clear, very crystal, fantastic, good job. And I go on to Lalita.
Yes, sir.
Brilliant.
Hesitate. Don't hesitate to call us.
Don't hesitate to call us. We will be there to help you and all. Very good, very good.
Elite.
Fun you all are having, right? Lalita is breaking into laugh after the first session, no, and has joined her as well. So it is also making us, everybody also put that smile. And when we are doing a class with smile, no, it looks so interesting. Very, very nice. I'm so happy that you are doing that. Fantastic. Yes.
I am an elite student.
Let me add, smile is also very infectious.
I am an elite student.
You are an elite student. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. I'm an elite.
Thank you, sir.
So why do you think you are light? Why do you think you are special? Because you are special. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic, Lalita. Fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic sentence. See, also look, smile is infectious, right? Infection meaning infection, like, right? So if one is smiling, everybody smile. So that is a good infection to have in the group, right? So if she's smiling, I'm smiling, and Sumena is smiling, and everybody's smiling, and then everything becomes very interesting. So that is very good to smile here and there. Okay, brilliant. So let me go to Vaitishwaran. What have you got? Did you do bottleneck yesterday?
No, sir, I'm not prepared.
Okay. How about the other two sentences?
I'm not prepared, sir.
Prepare it, no? Simple. Make bottleneck is like you have seen, know the meaning over there in the class. And she is three participants have already made the sentence. Elite is some special thing. This is an elite group or something like that. And another one is hesitation, right? So I can use a sentence for you. Don't hesitate to make sentence now. So I made one sentence for you. Just write it down. I'll come back to you in a while. Just do that. If you have not done, when I'm going to others you haven't done, make some sentence. It's something not required to, you have to sit for half an hour to make a sentence. Just understand the meaning, convert in the sense like understand what could be the word, your thought process, and write it down, right? Don't worry about being right and all. So I go on to Vinaya J. Shetty.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what are the sentence you got for us?
Bottleneck. Poor families always face bottleneck to adjust a lot of money in their marriage.
Okay, a poor family face a lot of bottleneck in arranging money for
Marriage.
whose marriage? Marriage?
No, sir. Poor family. Our marriage. Our
Okay.
own
Meaning in the family.
family. Yes.
Okay. So poor family always have financial bottleneck, could be also there. Financial bottleneck, right? Meaning they find it difficult to have financial bottleneck.
Yes, sir.
Okay, a financial bottleneck. Okay. Yes, what else?
Hesitation.
Okay.
I am hesitant to talking with our client.
You're hesitant to talk with your client. Rather than talking, talk with your client.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Talking meaning present tense, so talk with that client. Okay, what else?
Elite. I am respect given for elite person.
I am.
Respect given for elite person.
I respect elite persons. I give respect to elite persons. Okay, fine. Brilliant, Vinaya. Fantastic. Good job. Awesome. Right. So, whom shall we go? We go upon to Vinaya Puja.
Hi, sir.
Yes. Have you?
Bottleneck is already done.
Bottleneck is already done. Fantastic. Next two.
Hesitate. People hesitate to help when a road accident.
People hesitate to help road accident victims. Can we put? Victim is like someone who is hit with an accident on road. People hesitate to help road accident victims.
Help.
Okay, brilliant. Good thought, Vinay. Fantastic. What's the next one?
Elite. In every program, the elite convey the best values.
Can you repeat that? I didn't understand.
In every program, the elite convey the best values.
Okay, in every program, the elite conveys the best values. Okay, brilliant, Vinaya. Fabulous. Very good one. Right. So, so we will complete this thing here. We have got just we are at the stroke of 7:30. So what we would do is that at this point of time, I'll go back to the next other participants. I believe Aarti, Anita, right, and Vaitishwaran and Seema as well. So these are very, very simple and easy tasks, right? So this is the reason why we are here, to make the sentences and do this. So that is precisely thing. So it's very simple. I'm sure you will be able to make the sentence and come back tomorrow. So we are done for today. I believe we had another pretty good and interesting day. And so we have some fun activity also, I'm thinking, already on mind. So another couple of days, once we finish more slides, we will be able to do that in the class. And so at this point of time, let me all wish you a very good evening, with the promise that we will meet up again tomorrow, same time, right? See.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, Vinaya. Bye, Lalita.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye, Vinaya Puja.
Bye, sir.
Bye, Vaitishwaran. Bye-bye. Bye, Aarti.